Very special golf event coming up for a very special person. Kelli Bright is joining us. Kelli, welcome to Golf Center.
Thank you. I'm
you a big golfer?
Be here. I'm getting into it a little bit.
Are you a little bit? If you don't know Kelli Bright's story, well, Kelli, you tell it. Tell us why we're here and why we're going to have this wonderful golf tournament coming up in about a week.
Well, I was paralyzed in a car accident a little over 5 years ago, and then I have been introduced to a type of equipment called the Paramobile, and it can stand me up and let me move around while standing, and it helps with my health, and then mentally it also helps. I can fish, play golf, do anything in it, but the downside is it's $30,000. So we're doing fundraisers to try to raise money so I can get one of my own.
So we have a golf tournament coming up at Paris Island on August 22nd to help you raise some funds for that. Why don't you tell the folks at home, because it's a very unique format of how they're going to play, exactly what's going to happen.
It will start at 6 and
so 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
Yes,
PM.
sir.
Yeah, because our golfers are used to playing at 6 a.m.
Definitely PM. It's at Paris Island on not this Friday, but next Friday,
August 22nd.
Yeah. And we start at 6. You play the 9 holes, then come in, have dinner, listen to some entertainment, and then once it gets dark, you go out and play the same 9 holes again, and you use glow-in-the-dark balls, and seems like it'll be a good time.
Hence the name, the Nite Bright
Golf
Yes,
Tournament.
sir.
Golf Tournament. Yeah, that's fantastic. And folks are going to play it. It's a 3-person scramble, so you don't have to be a great player to come play in it. You can just come have fun and be a part of it. I think that's just a wonderful event to have. Kelli, let me ask you this: the first time you experienced or saw the Paramobile, tell us about your feelings toward it and how excited you were.
At first I didn't trust it. They stood me up and they grabbed my hands and pulled on it to show me it wouldn't fall, and then once I got comfortable in it, I started playing basketball, playing frisbee, trying to run my friends over in it. So.
That girl, good.
It was awesome. I fell in love with it as soon as I got in it.
I have seen people play golf in the Paramobile, and you can. I mean, it's one of those sports that you really can continue to be involved in, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Now, do you have plans to maybe start getting a little bit into golf yourself?
Oh yes, Paris Island, they've actually given me some golf lessons in it because MCCS, they have the Paramobile, and that's how I got introduced with it because I work with them during the summer.
Oh, okay.
So they introduced me in it and gave me some golf lessons, and I'll also be playing in the tournament. So we'll see how that goes.
Wonderful. Now let's tell everybody what you're doing now. You go to school at?
I go to USCB in Bluffton. I'm about to start my senior year there. I'm majoring in communication with a business minor, and I do that during the fall and spring semesters.
And you said that you now go around, being a communications major, you go around and you have talks with young people about your situation.
Yes, sir. I go around and talk about driving safety and use my accident as an example of what can happen.
That's incredibly inspirational.
Yeah, it certainly is.
That is very cool. So again, we want to tell folks, Nite Bright Golf Tournament. You can find out more details on Kelli's webpage. Stand Up for Kelli is the Facebook page.
Yes.
And it's Kelli with an I, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got to get that part.
Make sure.
Yeah, and then there is also a GoFundMe page, correct?
That is
sir.
a website, if I'm not mistaken, and then you just get to that website and then punch in your name, and everything we need to know comes up there.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Terrific.
22nd. Paris Island at night. You can play a round of golf in the daytime, and you can go play this in the evening.
9 holes at 6 o'clock, little dinner, and then you go out and play 9 more. That sounds like a wonderful opportunity for people to raise money for a great cause.
Absolutely. Kelli, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And that's all the time we have for Golf Center this week. Thanks so much for being with us. For Bob Stevens, I'm PGA professional Chris Tremblay. We'll see you next time.